Alright folks, how you doing? Russell TrueResults303.com. Check out the website, link in the description box. Mind, Body, Spirit, Fitness. Put in the Healing Back in Health. Check out the website, get your free downloads, setting goals, fitness and nutrition. Follow my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, the podcast. All those links are down below. Coming at you today with a video on why the gift has become a curse. I know you probably hear this a lot, right? I know, well, I guess it depends on what genre of music you listen to, or if you actually listen to interviews, right? I've gotten to the point now where I could really care less what the music is of the artists I used to listen to, because I used to listen to a lot of rap music. Now I listen to more Christian rap, conscious rap, and then I've fallen back into the oldies, which I grew up with from the 60s, 70s era with my mother. I listen to that a lot more now. But I know in rap music you definitely hear it a lot, where people will say their gift has become a curse, right? And I think we've got to understand that is because of our own doing. We have made the gift a curse. Why? Because we are chasing fame, money, and the riches of this world. And when you do that, then your gift becomes a curse, right? Because you are not using your gift, your gifts, your time, your talent, and your treasure the way it should properly be used. And that's why it has become a curse. You've got to understand that. You have been promoting all this negativity, so unfortunately these things can come into your life that way. Now don't get me wrong, there are Christian rappers that use their gift wisely and they still have just people bombarding them. They can't go out in the streets and things like that. But once again, in that sense, they're most likely attracting a different crowd of people, right? At their concerts, people aren't smoking weed and getting drunk and getting hammered and coming up all crazy, right? So once again, if you're misusing your gift, it turns into a curse. So if you, in any way, shape, or form in your life even, feel that things have become a curse, or you are viewing things negatively, then you unfortunately are not on your path. Now remember, and this is what people get confused with as well, that doesn't mean that you're never going to encounter difficult times in life, and you're never going to encounter the struggle, because that's a part of it, right? Especially if you're looking at it from a religious, a Christian background, because Jesus was crucified, right? He had the crown of thorns. He was scourged at the pillar. So bad things can come from it, but eventually it will turn around, right? And then we will have that ascension. So you've got to understand, if the gift, if life is feeling like a curse right now, it could be your wrongdoing, or it could be you're on the verge of that next step. If you feel like you are truly on that path, you're on that verge of having that great life come into factor, into play. But if it's been years and years and you're still struggling, then you're most likely using your time, treasure, and your talents in a negative way. And in doing so, remember, this negativity is all brought upon you by yourself. So make sure you're using your gift the right way. So I hope it's food for thought, gives you something to think about. And like I said, I brought it up in that rap aspect because that's what a lot of these rappers say. I know Eminem used to say a lot, gift has become a curse, whatever. Well, yeah, you're sitting there promoting nothing but drugs, violence, and sex, right? So if that's all you're promoting, that's all this negativity that's coming to you. There's drugs, violence, and sex. And then that's a lifestyle you're going to lead down. So you've got to be able to make that change in life and do those types of things. So, once again, food for thought, something you need to think about in your life. Is your gift becoming a curse? Do you even know what your gift is? If not, I've got a lot of videos in that area. Search the channel, passion, purpose, all these different things. Don't let them mislead you as well, because we unfortunately are falling victim to passion and purpose. Passion and purpose are two different things. And that's what you've got to understand as well. Give you a little quick thing. Your purpose is strictly your purpose. Like, that's what God has given you. You know, that's the same concept of everybody wants to be a basketball player or an athlete, a professional athlete, but you don't have the gifts. You haven't been gifted with that talent. You've been gifted maybe to get you to the collegiate level, which is great because now hopefully you can get a scholarship and have a free education. But you must remember that while you're there, you must understand that, hey, this was a stepping stone to helping you get an education, and that's probably where the road ends. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try to get into the NFL, NBA, and get, you know, maybe 1 to 2 to 4 years and make some decent money to where you can invest that into a company. But you need to understand that, unfortunately, that's not the purpose that God has for you on this planet. The purpose of the athletic ability that you have is for that education, maybe a little bit of money to move into your true purpose. That's just a passion. Don't let your passion guide you. Understand that your passion only gets you so far. Now you must follow the purpose. All right? So, food for thought. I hope it helps you in some way, shape, or form. Once again, don't forget to search the rest of the channel, Mind, Body, Spirit. A bunch of different YouTube videos out there. I hope that you subscribe and those will help you grow as well. But don't forget to follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there, links down below. Subscribe to this channel, share and like these videos.